want to like pay attention to the information we want to give you.
Oh yeah, wait. This teaching need.
Okay.
So you like to speak to
They are not hearing you.
okay. A copper wants to talk to you after finishing his service. So you lend us your ears.
Good morning, Nigeria students. Good morning, sir. Yeah, it is happy to be with you this morning. I am Ahungwa Isaac Seka. Like our daddy is telling you, I completed my service in Ibadan, Oyo State. I actually passed out on the 4th of November, and I embarked on this tour, Patriotic Tour, to ride bicycle from Ibadan down to Makudi, Benue State. And I am so happy to be here this morning. What's the name of your school again?
Adokpela College.
Okay, Adokpela College.
Yes.
Adoka, Otuko local government in Benue State. I love you so very much because there's no love like that of home. And I arrived here yesterday evening and it really feels like home. So I know it is our responsibility as all of us here, individually and collectively, to make sure that this nation is great. And before this nation is great, until you as you are individually are great, our nation will be great. And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't take anything to be great. It only takes to discover that you are a great person. But you will only discover you are a great person when you accept to be great. So before I continue to share with you, I want you to accept from this moment that you are great. To have the privilege to be in school, number one, means you are a great person. There are so many other youth of your age that are not privileged to be in school. But here are you in school. There are so many out there that are physically challenged. They cannot walk a distance. But here you walk yourselves to school. You write by yourselves. You can read and write. That is enough to take you to any limit you desire to go. This morning I'll share with you very brief. Please come out. Come out and fast, so that we don't stop.
It's okay.
So I am very happy to be with you today because as I stand before you, I am seeing something behind you. Can you see it? Can you see what I am seeing? Are you sure? What do you see?
Yes.
What do you see? What do you see behind you? What I see behind you is a great Nigeria. I see a great Nigeria behind you. I see a great Nigeria behind you because I see a generation coming behind you. And that generation is directly coming from you. And that generation is the children you are giving birth to. As you are now, sooner than later, you'll be called a father. Sooner than later, you'll be called a mother. And you have a responsibility to cater for those children. You have to train them. You have to give them morals. You have to teach them norms. But you cannot give what you do not have. So you need to cultivate character today. It is today you need to cultivate character to actually effect the great generation I see behind you. Professor Wale Soyinka said, you are nobody is rich enough to buy yesterday. But if you hustle hard, tomorrow is yours. Which means it doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter what your father and mother do to pay your school fees. What matters most is to put in your best, to read hard, be of good character, and make something reasonable out of this education they are giving you. Great people among Nelson Mandela and a host of others say education is the key, is the passport to your future. Many people do not have this privilege, but you do have it. It will please you to know that the freedom you enjoy in this country today, Nelson Mandela never enjoyed it, because he grew up in a community where he was suppressed, oppressed as a black person. But with the privilege of being into school, acquiring education, today we celebrate him. Today, South Africa with different races is being together, and it's a great nation. And Nigeria we live in is greater than any other nation you can imagine. So today, I want to remind you with emphasis that if you have been told that this nation is corrupt, if you have been told that this nation will not make it, if you have been told that everything is bad, say it is a lie. Why? Because you are mannered. Why? Because you have character. Why? Because you are a patriot. You are ready to give the little you have so that this nation is great. Do you agree with me? Yes. It doesn't take nothing to be great, because you are already great. This morning, as I speak to you, I am so excited. I am excited because I believe you are going to put what I am telling you in use, because it is not difficult. You only need to come to school early. You need to read. You need to be of good character. Do not copy bad friends. Yes. Because there are no bad friends among you. Finally, I'd like to tell you that you have been leaders right from birth. You have been leaders